Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Team Fortress TV. We're here to bring you coverage of the ETF2L Season 22 High Tier Playoff Grand Final. Top 5 Rocket versus Foreskings. It's France versus Israel. This is Admirable. And tonight I am joined by Honey, aka Honey Badger. What do you prefer, man?
Honey, just honey, please. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching a great game of TF2 tonight. It's the high player finals. 2 top teams got through, so hopefully it's going to be a good one.
This is your debut cast on Team Fortress TV as well, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to, tell the fans who you are. What are you all about, Honey?
Alright, so started off this season, I started in high with 2 T-Rex. We were just expecting to get to playoffs, which is what we got. I'm a medic main. I'm not too bad, I think, anyway, and it's been a good season for us guys, so yeah, shout out to my team. And we managed to make it to playoffs, but unfortunately got hit out by Foreskings, who are now obviously in the finals now, facing top 5. That's my career.
And you're a Brit, so of course you are an AIDS Brit, a toxic AIDS Brit.
That's true. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
It's okay, people understand. I think there's a lot of fans of AIDS Brits out there, thinking back to the high playoffs, we had Untitled Squad, a big fan favourite, just like a team stacked with AIDS Brits. So I think you're going to have a lot of support out there on Twitch chat. Of course, Untitled Squad were the team that top 5 Rocket defeated in the semi to progress, whilst Foreskings faced off against 2 Teeth T-Rex. Tell me a little bit about that game.
Well, Foreskings played a lot differently than they played in scrims. They played a lot more passively than we usually expected, and they had a lot of kind of coordinated play. It might be just because these guys have played for a while now, and so have top 5 actually saying that. But yeah, Foreskings play a lot with their Roma, and it just really works. They work well as a team. The demo's always doing really good damage. Jackie's always putting up good numbers, even though he's jumping in all the time. And the scouts are obviously getting that clean-up damage. So yeah, they're a really strong team overall, I think.
Yeah, I think both teams can actually play pretty solid TF2, like low risk. They don't necessarily make many gamble plays, but then sometimes top 5 Rocket just turn it on, and you see like Opti and Blitzo just trying to run behind all the time with Scout and really draw teams apart. So I know Foreskings seem to like to play that really solid style, just making the low risk play of sending in Jackie legs to get picks and forces, but if top 5 try to maul them and get behind them and really pull them apart, it could be a very interesting game. But I'm going to throw my weight behind Foreskings, and that goes against what the Suyooo.tf betting is saying. A lot of people seem to be favouring top 5 Rocket. I think it was a 75 to 25 in favour of the French. Who are you going to back tonight, Honey?
I am actually going to back top 5, literally because I do believe in Foreskins. I reckon they do have the stronger team cohesion, but if it is top 5 stay, I think they're going to put out a really good performance. And as you said, Opti and Blitzo on Scout is just incredible, with Medico and Neo. Just a really good combination between all of the players there. So I'll go behind top 5. I'll go with Saloon. Why not? Let's go, boys. Frenchy Slay.
Ireland is going to stand beside Israel then. We're going for it. The maps were picked through the elimination process. So it's going to be Sunshine, Process, and Gully Wash. We're sitting here on a server that Foreskings have suggested could be the match server, but top 5 Rocket are refusing to play on a German server for some reason. Even though Foreskings are all playing from Israel, the Frenchies are going to argue over 10 or 20 ping here. That's just
doesn't really seem fair, does it? Really, at the moment. Obviously, they have a huge advantage on a French server and maybe not as much on a German server, but then these guys come from Israel, so it's a pretty big difference.
Jackie Legs just messaged me there to say that they're going to play on the top 5 Rocket server, so I guess we're going to have to change up here. Sorry for the delay, guys, but server is a very serious business. So what this game actually means then is the high tier playoff, the grand final right now. These are the 2 teams that have made it, not just through the main season, but into the playoffs and all the way here. And the team that finishes first in this best of 3 series gets automatic promotion to the season 23 Premiership. That'll be starting, end of January, start of February. And the second place team then has to go into a relegation playoff or a promotion playoff for them against the 7th place team from the Premiership, and that was Danger Dogs. I have no idea if they're staying together next season, but that could be a good game in itself.
Yeah, I don't have a clue either on that one, unfortunately. Do you want to go through the lineups quickly while we're still in this kind of dead phase?
Oh wow! Get this. So they couldn't even agree on a server, so they're going to go to like
third server,
like the, I don't know, the admin ruling, I guess, or this is what it says in the rules, but no one ever does it, do they? It's like one map, one server, second map on another server.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, they just refuse to compromise, so I respect that. But yeah, we could do a little roster rundown. Currently, like, it's only Foreskings on this server, but playing Medic, he played as Baseball Bill last time. No nickname rules in high tier, but it's Zangetsu, a player I didn't know that much about, but he was absolutely beastly as Medic. Like, balls of steel, refused to pop under pressure. I can't remember him even dropping in that previous playoff game. Like, I was, really reminded of like classic Roy's legendary Israeli Medic play. Then on Roamer, you're gonna have Bazooka Joe, aka Jackie Legs, and he is going to be partnered on Pocket by Wacky, who's an Israeli player that's been around for a long time, but he's really started to get good. Or at least I've noticed him in pickups and stuff this season, and he is more than capable of putting out the big damage numbers. But perhaps even keener than him is Sorex with the 0, not the Italian Sorex, it's the Israeli Sorex. He's probably like the most active player in TF2 pickup in the last 12 months that I've seen. He's always there. He plays a multitude of classes, but for this team he plays Scout, and in the previous playoff games he was like on point, super efficient, minimal deaths, maximum frags, really playing that cleanup role well for his team. His Scout partner then is Shulkeeple or
Shulkeeple? I don't know how to say that.
Somebody in Twitch chat said phonetically it was like Shulkeeple or something, so I don't know. But big Shulkel, whatever you want to call him, man. On demo then, playing here as Safari at the minute, aka Sparry, very experienced Premiership demo man, capable of doing big damage, and very smart player. Perhaps, I think he would definitely be better than Kaizo, and in my mind anyway, considering his experience and his ability. But Honey, I'll let you talk me through the top 5 roster.
Yeah, no problem. So we've got Ombrak on the med. He played very well throughout the season. When we played them, we had a tough time again forcing him. So I think both of these medics are probably going to be pretty dang good at holding those Ubers, and we're probably going to see some really big drops maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, Baseball will play well last time. But anyway, Neo on Pocket and Medico on Roma. So yeah, really good soldier combination there. They work pretty well with the 2 scouts of Opti and Blitzer, and that's really what I want to see from top 5. The coordination plays, like on this map, Sunshine, I think it's just going to be so strong for them, just literally because how much space they have to play with. They can go right, left, whatever they want to do, and I think Foreskins are probably going to see if they can try and eat some sort of aggression from them. And then finally they have Kaizo on demo, as you said before. Maybe not as good as Safari or Sparrow, but he's pretty damn good. So I'm expecting a lot from these guys, actually. Some big plays coming out.
Spoken like a true top 5 Rocket fanboy.
Yeah, boy.
The previous playoff semi-final against the Oni squad ended in such a hype moment on product with Medico coming in and like hitting 4 mad rockets to deny the overtime cap from Oni squad. It was absolutely huge. I think you won a lot of fans of that one, so I'm expecting to see some Medico chants in Twitch chat. I already saw it on the event page. But that's not going to sway me, man. I'm all about the solid plays here. I'm really impressed by Foreskings, and I'm going to back them to the hilt, not just on Sunshine, but every map. As we said, it is going to be a best of 3 Sunshine process, and Gully washing. It looks like map 1 could be getting underway, so nobody decided to clean the default 15 minutes after the start time, but Jackie Legs is asking, are we good to go? I'm going to say yes.
Oh, thank God. I can see pray for Basti in chat after he lost his bet.
What were the stakes of that bet?
Oh, God. Basically, he said that we were going to get to the finals. I didn't know anything about this at the time, but he said that we were going to destroy Foreskins in the semis. It didn't happen, of course. So he's got to pay up. That's why hashtag pray for Basti was born. And no, I'm not going to say pray for Paris, because that's too far last time, Jackie.
You already said it, mate. You know, you can't say I'm not going to say it. just saying it. You're fired. Need a new caster in here. Okay. In red, then, it will be Foreskings. In blue, top5rocket. They finally agreed to play here. And I think Foreskings are kind of mocking top5rocket in the chat here, because look at the top5rocket pings. The highest guy has like 50 ping, and they're complaining that the server isn't acceptable. Look at some of those pings, sub 20 there. And there's Zangetsu the medic on 110. I don't mind playing medic on around that level. Anything more than that's pretty tough, but I think it can add to, you know, your dodging ability. Have it a high ping. We'll see how it's going to affect top5rocket once things get underway, but this is the grand final here. This is the game they've been waiting for all season. These high teams take things very seriously, I feel, honey.
Yeah, they definitely do, yeah. And I think tonight is definitely going to show that they do take it very seriously. They do want to get that premiership spot. And obviously they don't want to be playing against Danger Dogs and having a chance of not even getting to Prem, but top5rocket has already had a bit of experience in Prem. So maybe it is Foreskins' turn, but I want to see top 5 up there with the big boys again. Reckon
yeah, I was kind of sad they didn't make it into through the Prem qualifiers, but at the same time Lego were super good this season. Can't complain. I got a shout out to our cameraman Suyooo as well. I didn't mention him when we did the introductions, but show him some love in Twitch chat. You know, he would like to see a seems good emote. Please give him the thumbs up, Twitch. I do hear a little ready up there, but Opti just dives into spectator at the same time, so we might be going live anytime soon. I give Jackie legs the all clear, but we are of course on the 90-second delay here in STV. I would have claimed the default win for sure, honey. I would have been like, nope, half past, give me my Prem spot.
I'll destroy it. Look how many viewers are just waiting to see this brilliant game of TF2. You can't deny them of this.
I think we've hyped it up enough. Honey, people might remember you actually from your Premiership debut when you merged for Danger Dogs. You managed to take some big points then. You're already a Prem medic, man.
You can't say that yet. It's Danger Dogs. Oh. Anyway, we're live, yeah.
Wow, we're live here. Get hyped as we go to the first middle. I am all about the Safari cam. I want to see what Big Sparry is going to do as he arrives in the middle on 55 health. What is this rollout? Kizo has double his health, but he's managing to dodge the stickies so far. Now he's getting the heals, but teammates will be lacking him a little bit. We do see Wacky jumping up on his right hand side, and Safari manages to just smack Opti down with a big pipe body slam, but what? We just see Bazooka Joe and Wacky both getting give there. Zangetsu goes down as well, but it's turned into a 3-on-3 here, and it's 3 combat classes for Foreskings. They're going to try and jump in here and just overwhelm them, but the soldiers are well buffed here now, and Medico doing work, but they do get that med pick, a late med pick there.
It's a 1-on-1 on mid.
Oh, Neo comes out on top, and it's going to be top5rocket, perhaps, to take the first middle. Will he even get the cap it in time, honey?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get a scout actually coming into this one here, so I think they are going to cap that, but both teams were so weak on that mid fight. But do Foreskins want to recontest? I don't think so. Wacky's looking in the choke one actually. Now they do want to contest it. Jesus. So far on the cap, top 5 are going to get it here, and I don't know if they're actually going to be able to come back into this as top 5 get all their spawns. But look at top 5, they're backing out in choke at the moment. They're just allowing Foreskins to get pressure, and Sparrow manages to get a pick there on the flank onto Blitzo, so they are going to be backing out of this one. Really good retake by Foreskins. Just pressure everywhere.
Just playing off the fact that their medic had spawned that a little bit sooner. They had the heals in that fight where top5rocket did not, so Foreskings forcing the issue here. I mean, if top5rocket had stayed in that fight, they were really at a disadvantage, but right now they're trying to force their way through from Flowers here. Shokipo tries to run through, but realizes, I'm only 20 health, but the flash, the pop doesn't come in time, so it's already a man down here. But as the Uber does come in here from Foreskings, they find a frag instantly. Ombrax left exposed, Sorex runs in, Neo turned his back and let his medic die here, and this is all going swimmingly for Foreskings right now. Only Blitzo and Opti upright on last, and Opti's on half health. Blitzo's taking a lot of fire. This could be it for the first round.
Jesus, really quick round here. They're coming into last already, and they are going to take the first round here, taking out both the scouts at the end. Really good cleanup, and a nice Uber actually from Zangetsu. Do you want me to take this mid?
Oh yeah, big balls. Go for it.
Big balls. Yeah, so I'm going to be watching KZ this mid. He was really actually quite fast last mid compared to Sparrow, who was really weak on himself. So yeah, again, he's going to be pretty fast through that choke point, just focusing down the demo very, very quickly. But it actually looks like Foreskings are going to stack their way through this choke point now as top 5 kind of make their win slowly, crawling forward. With Kaiser, they're doing big damage on the soldier, keeping the demo in choke, but what are the flank classes doing at the moment for Foreskins? They're actually coming in behind now, both of the scouts, but they're too late and they can't save Bazooka Joe and Sparrow. And they're probably going to have to back out of this one just due to the health. A huge advantage for top 5 and position. But Ombrak goes down actually. Really big pick there by Shockpool. And he manages to get that frag there. Our top 5 still going to fight. The Sox is going to just go back and stay with his medic. So really good final pick there.
Total tunnel vision there from top 5 Rocket. They were just looking at the Foreskings combo backing out and thinking they'd won middle, but then Big Shulkeepo comes and gets that med pick, but Blitzo's hiding there in the red cafe. He's been spotted out though by Sorex, so I think Foreskings have a pretty good idea what they're facing here in middle as they move forward. Wacky's going to contest Opti there around cafe, gets that frag easily, 2 nice rockets, and that is Scout down, so they have man disadvantage and Uber disadvantage. Top 5 Rocket trying to back off here, but they're going to keep their medic towards the lobby. They're trying to just send players in here for the force. They do eventually get it, but are they going to pay with 2 frags out? Or just Neo goes down in fact. So it looks like now top 5 are going to try and take this fight. Foreskings are kind of spread out. All the heals have gone into Safari, but he's hanging back a little bit, but they seem to have done enough damage, and Medico's going to crater here. It's looking good for Foreskings, but the French refuse to back down. So un-French like. I thought they would just tuck tail and run away.
Nah, completely. Yeah, they actually had a really bad Uber Foreskins, so yeah, they just dropped the pocket straight away. Wacky went too far in front, and Sangetsu just couldn't catch up with him. But it looks like top 5 are just going to hold this last point. They do have a 50% advantage though, so I would expect some sort of push out with them. They have got quite aggressive and high this season, but it looks like they're content at the moment just to see if they can go lower, get maybe a pick or something. But wow, Zangetsu's building really fast right now. 80%, only 20% advantage. They will come out from the underneath area here. Ombrak just going forward with his pocket here. Foreskins are way out again, and maybe it's just the pressure, but a lot of teams...
Oh, he gets nowhere. Ombrak actually down to half health there, but he tried to do a big double jump off the lighthouse. And now Foreskings are coming forward to trade Ubers, so when these Ubers fade, they're definitely going to be outnumbered. The Wacky doesn't find a frag. The Scouts are now coming in to see if they can do some damage, but it's just like a solid line of defense here from top 5 Rocket as they take control of their own second point again, and they end up picking off both Scouts. So right now Foreskings are kind of very narrow. They've been denied that width. They're probably going to have to give up middle as well, honey.
Yeah, this was actually top 5's pick, and you can kind of see the coordination they had there. They did make that kind of wall barrier, and knew Jackie Legs was going to bomb in. The 2 scouts were around the medic, and really good defense from them to hold that Uber for so long and get a really nice Uber exchange. But I think they already want to push into the second point. They're looking in flowers, maybe for some sort of pick, but I think it's going to be some sort of stalemate now.
Look at Sorex, he's up on sniper right now. He's got a fully charged shot in that forward spawn. If they're paying attention, they can probably see through the wire fence that there's a sniper in spawn. He's showing his dot. I think top 5 Rocket know that there is something fishy going down there. They're all
Medico looks like he wants to go in for the Uber trade, onto the demo man, and they are actually going to get the force off there. Neo coming in from the left, trying to get some damage on that point. Really good coordination so far from top 5, taking the height after the Uber as well, and not losing too much health. Foreskins are in a really bad position here, I think, and top 5 are going to try and come in, but first pick goes on to Opti there. Neo's going to try and clean up something on point, but Foreskins managed to bring it back there with a really nice hold on second.
Oh, they're just cleaning up Medical there. Sorex just decides to do it all on his own. He's going to run forward. He's looking to get this med pick, but Bazooka Joe, aka Jackie Legs, is going to run in and steal that one with his escape plan. Only Opti on the field right now for top 5 Rocket. He's playing Scout and he's just hiding in the corner there, but he's decided against it. He's gonna run away. His teammates are calling him back to last. Looks like they want to set up some sort of turtle defense, but no chance for them here to really contest second. They're only just getting the numbers up now, and it's going to be Opti on NG, and that seems to be the only off class for now. Oh, as I say that, Blitzo goes sniper, so what can he do here?
Yeah, it looks like top 5 actually want to hold close to this top left area, which is exactly where they want to push in at the moment. Foreskings. Wacky's going to take that Uber with another soldier, Jackie, and they are going to take down that sentry gun very quickly as top 5 back off into spawn. But they haven't lost, saying that, they've just lost both their soldiers and they're all stuck in spawn. Really good Uber from Foreskings, and they are going to cap that off. Good stack on point. Really nice push as well.
Yeah, the decision making there from top 5 kind of totally played into Foreskings' hand. Like, Uber was in on top of 3 or 4 slow classes. You couldn't really escape in time. The soldiers got shreked, the gun went down at the same time. It was like a jackpot Uber. But onto this third mid fight. I am watching Keizo again, pushed back a little bit. Now he's gonna get the heals here as our blue team top 5 rocket try and work the right hand side, but Jackie Legs tries to go under and jump around, but Blitzo's there to stun him and pushes him back. But both the 2 soldiers going down a pace here. Safari actually loses out to Opti, who's just going beast mode here in middle, picking off that big damage dealer. Demoman down here for Foreskings, and they are going to retreat, but they did manage to keep Zangetsu alive at least, so they can try and put up some sort of defense on second if they want. They've got 2 spawns cut up now. Waggy and Safari could be here in time for this fight, but already top 5 rocket rolling forward, honey.
Yeah, it looks like top 5 push from exactly the right position there. They completely just made Foreskins back out. If you're pushing from flowers there, if you're holding the point, you're basically just going to lose everyone in that. But they do manage to get out with the Uber, so I mean, that's a saving grace, let's say. And Sorix is on the sniper again, trying to snipe on that right side. But it is going to go into another stalemate as top 5 try and find their way into last point. I'm a bit surprised really that they're 2-0 down already, but maybe they're just getting warmed up, getting started. So get the Frenchie train going, boys.
This is kind of the worst position to be in as well, like playing against Foreskings, because they really love the kind of passive plays, the low risk plays. So whenever they're in a lead, they have like no reason to push whatsoever, so they can just sit here and last indefinitely. Right now Medic goes in though, and he's managed to do a lot of damage here. Flash is being put out, but there's no one to follow up on those 2 weak players he had set up. And Ombrak doesn't even escape, so like car crash Uber coming out here from top 5 rocket. And it looks like they're going to try and make the big backcap plays. Opti's coming in from the left and Blitzo from the right on the defender's perspective, but everyone's rushing back here. Foreskings trying to just plug all the leaks in their defense right now.
Huge airshot! Get Zangetsu there, and they are going to get picked off, but Neo with the saving pick there onto the medic of Zangetsu. Huge surf by him, but an even better rocket coming out of Neo. Well played, man, good job, but they are going to get the second point back. But an Uber advantage to Ombrak means that they are going to be able to hold this midpoint and no further training for Foreskins forward.
Zangetsu on the respawn is just going to play it straight up. He's going for the medigun, doesn't reach for the crits, so it's going to be a 35% advantage more or less for Ombrak, who is building it furiously there with Blitzo. I don't promote self-harm, kids, but sometimes it's okay. This Uber is going to be taken through flowers right now, and this is a good decision, because if you Uber from flowers, you can go straight for the roller door and cut off their retreat. So if they execute this well and don't get stunned or denied and get good momentum, they could really catch them off guard already. What? Neo comes in from the flank, everybody's looking towards flowers, and Zangetsu gets totally exposed there. No protection from his pocket. Wacky, what were you doing? The Uber force comes in, but it's a free Uber at this point for Ombrak with that med pick already done and dusted. This is a powerful comeback play here from top 5.
Yeah, Sparrow nearly got out of that one there, and they should be looking to push this last point after capping the second now. Only 2 players up for Foreskins as they push into that last point. Only Zangetsu and Suyooo getting a double meat shot there. Trying to get in spawns in here. They get one in, Bazooka Joe up. Jackie's going to jump straight onto that point, try and take out Kaizo, and they are going to be forced back here top 5 with an Uber advantage. Somehow they managed to hold that long enough. Suyooo's double meat shot there, managing to just hold off that point there. Really nice play by him, and top 5 again are just going to come back to the second point and try and see if they can rebuild this Uber with Blitzo again.
They're not going to have that much of an advantage now. It'll be a tricky one to push on. Maybe the better option would be to send in a suicide here, bring out the sniper, the spy plays, the gimmicks, but they're starting to work their way forward, and it's already too late for them to really push off this. But they've got Medico and Ombrak kind of poking in top right. Neo looks like he's going to go from the left and use that distraction perhaps. I think maybe at the minute it's just reconnaissance, you know, they're trying to see what is the setup, what are they facing here, honey. Yeah,
exactly, yeah, they don't exactly have any off classes. And drop by Ombrak, I didn't even see that there. Was that some sort of spam pipe there? They walked into the top and Medico run down with Ombrak there.
It's just a big direct. I think he'd been softened up, you know, just by a little light spam, and he probably thought he could tank that pipe, but a straight up drop there from Safari, aka Sparry.
Well, I'm watching this right now, actually. 2 scouts going in behind. Multi taking on Sorix in lobby. He's going to go for the back cap here. They have to go backwards here, Foreskins, and try and take out these scouts, and they might just get it here. Opti trying to keep going on that last point, but Medic's come back now, and it should be an easy pick-off for Bazooka Joe. So really close there, but this is going to allow them to hold the second point, literally just because 2 scouts go behind. And they can't push forward here, Foreskins, but they are trying to. Wacky's going to come through that shutter door with Sparrow, and they are going to come through with the medic heals as well. Jackie's going in for some sort of bomb on the right-hand side, trying to pick Medico, trying to dodge their way out here, but I think top 5 are going to back off from that huge aggression there by Foreskins. Really nice play to just try and come out.
Look at this play, though. Big Blitz has spawned on Spy. He's not going to be able to go for the back cap, but he is working his way all the way behind it. It might actually end up as one of these Spy plays, you know, where you're always just chasing the medic, but you're never close enough, because already we see the Uber push is going to be coming in left-hand side here from Floral. They're working their way forward. Blitzo is all the way back in the red cafe as we see Foreskings pouring through the blue choke. And Neo's going to get the foresight here, and Wacky's actually too far ahead of the Uber. He's going to get smacked down by Opti, and this Uber hasn't been successful. The Spy play is still on the cards here as Blitzo comes in and tries to just slash at the scout, but panics and gets gunned down. And it actually works out alright with the Uber. They get 3 frags, including Ombrak. I didn't even see the med pick.
Yeah, Wacky just jumped in for his stroke with full heals there. There weren't enough players around Ombrak, and he just fell down into the pit of darkness. But anyway, we do see them pushing forward here, actually coming into lobby already, and I like this aggressive style by Foreskins. This is exactly what they did in scrims. They got the advantage and they just rolled through points just one after another, so really nice play by them at the moment. But they are just building that Uber with a big advantage at the moment. Might want to try and take lobby soon with that much of an advantage, but it's going to be top left again for top 5. They do like holding this area, and I think already it's shown not to work. They have a heavy up at the moment as off class, so let's see how Foreskins are going to take this one in.
They've Ubered in with Wacky here, but he's kind of out of range with the flash. He's already lost 200 of his buffed health. As the Uber fades, it's only Medico down right now for top 5, but top 5 are actually stalled enough time to get their own Uber up. Ombrak pops off, and it seems like they've done enough to hold on for now, but the repush is coming up. There's a one-man advantage here for Foreskings. They're forcing the issue. Sorix is trying to take a 1v1 with Opti as Keizo goes against Safari, but the damage is enough to discourage them here. Zangetsu's half health, he doesn't want to continue. They're going to retreat, and they're going to force top 5 Rocket to push out from last, and that is an unenviable position to be in.
Yeah, exactly. They've got one down still, Wacky down the pocket, obviously, and they will be coming up from this underneath area again. It just means they take less spam, but Sparrow wants to try and stop them right now. He's getting so much damage onto the combo as Keizo comes out, trying to deal with him to help Medico out, and he will come through here. Loads of picks coming up from top 5. Another pipe by Keizo, getting 2 frags there coming out, and Medico's going to be on his own here as his Medic goes back into lobby. 3 players go for back cap. No! Oh. And it's 3-0 to Foreskins there, unfortunately. Yeah, unlucky with the push out top 5.
Medico kind of leaving Ombrak exposed, but then just like he's gonna let 2 scouts run to last, no problem. Well played by Sorix and Shulkeeple. Good decision making there, and they're gonna get the 3rd round on the board here, onto the middle. It's 14 minutes 45 seconds remaining. Everything to do for top 5 Rocket here yet. They have yet to get on the board. Let's go, Frenchies. What do you see, honey?
I'm going to watch Bazooka Joe on this mid. He's getting ready for a bomb straight onto the scout there. Doesn't hit the air shot, unfortunately, but gets good damage on the demo, and the scout managing to help Wacky get a few picks there onto the demo man, and Blitzo's going to back out through choke already. Really, really aggressive mid fight there by Foreskins, just taking complete top control off of top 5 so late on, and top 5 not managing to get any damage off. So yeah, very quick mid fight there, and I think they're just going to pick up the second point. Sorix is already going in on the medic though. Will he get it? No, unfortunately not. Picked off by Opti there. Ombrak with really good dodging, managing to keep a Zuber up. Opti's going further in, feeling really aggressive top 5 at the moment. And they are going to give up the second point there. There's way too much position. Oh,
they're going to come out and contest now. They know it's a 3-round deficit with only 13 minutes on the clock. They're trying to drag Foreskings down into the gutter with them here for a down and dirty fight, and so far it might be working. Sparry goes down, so no demo man here, but how many players are top 5 going to lose? Their flank has been bossed open. Wacky's come pouring through here. He's on a 3k right now as he kills off Ombrak. He's going to be able to trade with Kaizo as he gets cleaned up there by Blitz, so Jackie Legs has already run on to last. And this could be a crumble here from top 5 Rocket as Foreskings extend their lead to 4-0.
Yeah, Wacky was putting out massive damage in that mid fight there. He's got 916 points of damage there, so yeah, for such a quick round, really good damage by him.
Who do you want to see this mid, honey?
I want to see how top 5 Rocket are going to try and counter this. So I'm going to watch Kaizo again on this mid fight. He's going around that left-hand side trying to get Church, but it's spamming Bell Tower now as his scouts try and take the top left position. And this looks much better. Medical getting an air shot on Bazooka Joe there. Really nice shot on the shack there. Kaizo, he's going to keep spamming the combo so far back in their choke, and they're going to lose another frag here. Much better reply here from top 5 on the mid fight. Medical! Oh, Medical! Huge direct!
He had the bloodlust there, man. The red mist descended upon Medico after he got that air shot. Spammed one down and then chased the medic. Didn't go for the scout, just jumped up and managed to tag the medic there as he was looking to escape. Wacky currently standing in the corner here at choke, but top 5 Rocket kind of slowing things down here. Even though they got that huge med pick, they're not going to rush into anything. They know they have a lot of time to play with. It's going to be another 20-30 seconds before Uber is up for Zangetsu. They're able to just walk forward here and kind of, use the intimidation factor. Nobody wants to get close to these potentially invulnerable Frenchmen, but there's a little sticky trap on the edge there. Does Neo see it? Ombrak sees it. He's gonna... What?
That was so,
that could have been a drop.
Close.
But
anyway, yeah, Sorix is actually going to get picked up underneath. Both teams losing one frag there, but obviously the later frag coming out. Kaiser's going to take the Super in, actually, straight into Zangetsu. Really passive hold from Foreskings, doing so much damage. Look at the health at the moment. 2 players go down straight away for top 5 there, taking so much damage, and counter Uber comes out. Ombrak surely going to get picked off there, nearly escapes from it. But Bazooka Joe, again, just pushing at the proper times there, making sure that everyone dies on the top 5 team there. And they should be trying to push out here, but again, look at the back caps, like... Sunshine has so many exits. Medico goes in for the medic. He's going to actually manage to pick off Zangetsu there. Really good pick by him, jumping in at the right time. And he's going to get a second frag there, was that? No, he didn't. He didn't manage to get him down there. Yeah, Wacky survives. So, the black caps, man, on this map are huge.
I'm going to see Sorex and Safari taking control of the lighthouse once again. And such an intimidating lead they have right now. 4-0, and it is, map point for them with the Mercy rule we play in Europe. And the next round in favour of Foreskings would end the map. So it's a difficult situation here for top 5 Rocket, but they just have to go for it. Like, they have no option. The clock continues to tick down against them. They do have a slight Uber advantage here. It's only 18% though, maybe not worth waiting for, and it seems like they're just going to go in here, but Bazooka Joe jumps in and separates Ombrak from his combo, and the reaction is terrible from top 5 Rocket. They aren't able to gun him down in time, and Big Jackie Leg's going to get that med pick. Medico goes in and gets wrecked by Wacky, and now top 5 Rocket are just trying to throw bodies here at Zangetsu, but he serves that rocket from Neo, and Kizu jumps in and is unable to connect any damage. Ombrak just respawns, but that was a complete wipe coming up against that attempted dry push from top 5 Rocket.
Yeah, I think that was actually the second failed push there from top 5, unfortunately not being able to break the defense of Foreskins, who are playing really well at the moment on that side. But look at the force spawn right now, completely sticking out. They are going to have to all go back to Ombrak and lose the second point, unfortunately. Are they going to keep anyone in there? No, they're all just going to fall back, I think, to the last point and try and set up for a hold. So 9 minutes left on the clock. It's starting to run out for top 5 at the moment, on their own map pick as well, so they need to try and maybe make their way back on this one. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I believe in top 5.
Foreskings aren't even going to park the bus. They're coming straight in here. They want to crush their opponents. They want to win the mental battle here and set themselves up well in the best of 3, but they've already lost their demo and their medic. The Uber is out of the equation. No heals in the field for Foreskings. They're just stacking the points. Sorex is still, he gets the frag in the shoulder. And Ombrak, the last man, can't cross the distance in time. And that's going to be it. Just a straight up 5-0 roll in about, I don't know, what was it? 14 minutes? 16 minutes?
20 minutes just.
Oh. Incredible. Incredible. And this was, I believe, top 5 Rockets pick. They selected Sunshine and the Decider Gully Wash, whilst I think Foreskings picked Process. So, yeah. How does that affect your mental state?
Jesus. Crushed. Nah, I think top 5 are a pretty intelligent team. I think they'll know what to do on Process, and they have been practicing it quite a lot. I think they were expecting the pick to come out of Foreskins, but Suyooo, I don't know if you bet Admirable, but there's going to be some huge prizes coming up if this carries on.
I thought they were a juicy price actually, and I've never actually placed a bet on Suyooo, but today I tried to unload all the terrible crates and shit in my backpack, into my Saloon.tf
You'll be getting
loot
it
bag,
back.
but it didn't actually work. So I was just like, forget it. I don't have any valuable items anymore. I got rid of them all at tip of the hats, but I'm gonna go straight to the logs then. So let's kindly put them in the mumble here, but they're also up on stream. And going straight to the damage stat, we're gonna see Wacky up top on 371 damage per minute. This was a 20-minute game, a 5-0. The logs don't always tell you the full story, perhaps, of how top5rocket are performing, but Wacky has definitely shown up. 25 frags, 9 assists and 10 deaths, hits 5 air shots during that game. Safari puts out solid damage as well, aka Sparry, 357. Doesn't really find the frags, but he's just setting them up for his team. 11 kills, 6 assists and 11 deaths there, and only really Medico seems to be trying to do anything here. He managed to break the 300 barrier there with 323 DPM, but as we can see, he ends up with a negative KD ratio there. What sort of stats are standing out for you, honey?
Well, it's literally Wacky at the top. Like, he played really, really well. He's got top damage, he's got top kills, and most importantly, he's got top air shots. So, he had a really good game, and he was always top of the live stats. So, yeah, I knew he was going to have a really good game today. The two scouts, actually, at the top there, Sorix and Shulk, all playing really well as well. Nice team.
Yeah, if you go to that kill assist to death ratio, like Sorix on a 6.2 with 22 frags, 15 assists and 6 deaths. Like I said in the pre-game, he can play a very efficient game at times, but even whenever they were running away with it 5-0, he wasn't like being too reckless. He always seems to just find these frags yet stay alive. He is definitely impressive to watch. Looking at the kind of flip side then, the top 5 side, I'm going to sort things by deaths. It seems to be, a pretty liberal spread there. Everybody's dying a lot on the top 5 side, including Ombrak, who dies like twice as many times as Zangetsu. But Neo going 8 for 18, struggling to get into this one. He's had some hit and miss maps in the playoffs. This wasn't one of his better performances, but
yeah. Well, there's a 6k damage difference between the two teams. Like, you can probably tell that by the deaths, but yeah, that's a huge difference, and nearly 40 kills.
Get this though, man. The mid fights went 4-1 in favour of top 5, yet they don't get a single round on the board.
I don't think they could push last or second point. They had so much trouble just pushing in, and Foreskings backed out at the correct times. I think the only time that they really had problems was when Zangetsu went down quite early on, when they pushed into second, Medigo got the pick, but apart from that, they weren't really able to do a lot on them. So yeah, really well played by both medics, actually, putting up big heal numbers there, and I didn't actually see Ombrek's drop, but yeah, he's got 1-0. And yeah, I think it was quite an even game in heals. Like, it looks like Ombrek and Zangetsu played pretty well again, which is what I predicted anyway, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be a better map for top 5 this time. I still believe in the Frenchies. It's going to happen.
It's going to be a new server, as we said earlier in the pre-game. I think it's going to be a top 5 server. I don't think that's on ServeMe either. Please don't DDoS us. I didn't mean to tell you the server. But Ombrak has added Suyooo, so he's going to be sorting that information out for us. And we will be getting on to map 2 momentarily. But we've still got plenty of time, I guess, to chat more about what we've seen so far. And the stats, perhaps. But I don't understand, really, why people are underestimating Foreskings so much. Did nobody watch their playoff game? Like, they crushed it, man. Some scrubs, 2T T-Rex, never heard of them, got absolutely wrecked, totally outplayed. Foreskings were looking like a Prem team, man.
They were. And I think they would do well in Prem. Like, the way they play is just really nice and fluent. Oh, hello. We got to connect finally.
Okay. So, coming up with the goods here. I'm gonna jump into this server. So then, I'll give you one chance, honey. Do you want to turncoat on your beloved top5rocket? Are you gonna sell out and join me on the Foreskings side, or do you think they can come back now on map 2?
I can't do that. Unfortunately, I can't change my decision. No, I think they've done a lot of scrims, I think, top 5 on this map, and I think they're probably going to have something in mind to do on mid-fights. But seeing how well Foreskings played on this map before, I think it's going to be a really close fight. Medico and Neo are just so good on this map compared to Jackie. And Jackie, again, like, I don't know if you watched the process, where obviously you were casting it, but Jackie kind of jumped in on his own and there wasn't enough spam. So maybe top 5 can take some sort of advantage on that if Ombrak can surf away or something from Jackie's bomb, just get the pick in and see if they can try and push that mid. Because they really, when Jackie bombed in, he just didn't have any support with him. Like, it was a little bit weird in my opinion, but
that's how they play. That's like the solo bomb, the tag bomb. They just send in Jackie legs. Sometimes he makes it work, but yeah, they really they don't play off that. I suppose it's the reverse pick as well. It's like, we're going to give you a free pick. Yeah. You should push against us. But
yeah, exactly. I think that's the main reason of it, really, that they're doing that one. But come on, top 5. I know there's a load of Frenchies in the STV, so we got this, boys. It's easy.
I'm just trying to set up the relay here as well, so you keep talking, man. I want to hear all your insight.
I'm not too sure actually what top 5 are going to do this mid, if they've got something in plan. I think it's going to be really even though, as I said before, so I don't know. It could either be a quick roll again to Foreskings if top 5 are feeling the pressure, or... But I don't know actually, how long have top 5 been a team? It's been quite a while now. They were in the Premiership to begin with, and they are trying to obviously get back into it now after losing the playoffs to Lego in really close games. And I think they were actually quite unlucky to not get into Prem. They had very, very close games throughout, and I've watched all of them, and I think it was just really unlucky for themselves.
Okay, good news. I think you brought me in. Try and reconnect to the STV. Tell me if it's up. It should be there. The same one.
I've bought you enough time.
The relay. Yeah, I wasn't really listening to what you're saying, you little shit. Oh, Suyooo setting us up with the stats as well. Don't worry, guys. Stay with us here on teamfortress.tv. We do have a map 2 of this best of 3 series coming up. It's the ETF2L Season 22 high tier playoff grand final between top5rocket and Foreskings, but only one team has shown up so far. Foreskings smashing Sunshine 5-0. Now it's onto their map as well. Process. They could just seal it right now on the second map with a straight 2-0, but top5rocket, they need to dig deep. He thinks they can do it. I don't. It's going to be all Israel.
Oh, Israel. No, I don't think that Israel's very popular. Sorry, yeah, with the community, and I think the Frenchies will be the community's pick for winners. If I was to say anything, Admirable, I think you're completely wrong.
What's the community know? They're fucking idiots.
Alright, let's not talk about that right now. No, they're great. They're great people. Come on.
We top 5 or the community? Let's not go into it. Right now, though, Suyooo, our beloved cameraman, is telling us that this server might change again, but this is the one that top 5 plumped for. We're in here. We've got our STV up. We've got our live stats too. So on our end, we've done everything we can possibly do, but the teams may still debate and argue. I'm looking at the in-game chat.
They are, yeah.
Looking at the pings, what's the issue here?
I think it's Shukapul's ping. He's got about 100 and he doesn't want to play with that, really. I think it was like 70 in the last server. That's something that he can deal with. Who are you looking for anyway on Foreskings to show up again in this map? Maybe a bit more Jackie? I want to see more bombs.
Well, like, Jackie, he's their caller on Roamer, and he plays like this. He takes all the responsibility of the bombs, but like, it's a well-defined role within the team. You don't see anyone trying to follow up on his solo bombs. It's just what they do. They all kind of sit back. Like, there's not even any spam usually supporting his bombs. Like, we saw the process being played in the playoffs, and it was like, going from third to second. It was just like Jackie jumping in all alone. He does seem to find good timings for it, but his rockets aren't that amazing where he was able to pick you off or anything, but it induces the play, like whether he goes in and actually gets the force or the med pick or just dies and gives the other team a man advantage. It forces something to happen, and it's like it's a situation that Foreskings are in complete control of. It is a low risk play, and it can be dangerous if you're playing that way when you're actually behind in the rounds, but they tend to get the lead, or they don't really let themselves get too far behind at the same time because they play like very safe and methodical. So it seems to be a pretty successful strategy or ethos for them so far, and it's got them to the playoffs and with a map lead here in the best of 3.
Yeah, exactly, against the top guys as well, top 5. Like, they won the league by 3 points only, but they got destroyed in first week by top 5. There was no contest, Jackie said. I remember him saying before. So yeah, to come back up and get this far, already one map up against the guys that they lost against first week, is really good to see. Just improvement all across the board. And I think it could work in Prem, like their playstyle definitely. Like, as you said, it's quite low risk. And just losing Jackie, they just know how to play on the mid. Like, they were playing really well on this map, actually. In particular, where they had Wacky on top, they had Kaiser just watching the choke and the 2 scouts just controlling the top area there, just waiting for them to come and flank and obviously see what happens. But I think it's going to be a server change.
Yeah, I just killed the STV. We're looking to set up a new relay. Things seem to be going alright here on my end. Just keep retrying there, buddy. I think it might come up eventually. Tell me more about this game. Tell me how Top 5 Rocket are going to be able to get back into it.
I think they need to go in at the right times. At the moment, what's happening is, especially on some of their Ubers, when they're pushing out of last, they've just been caught out. Sparrow knows exactly where they're going. So, just completely destroying it at the moment. Sparrow just keeping them pinned into corners where top 5 don't want to be. So if top 5 might try and push like a little bit more conventional, maybe they'll have some sort of success. And I think they still need to link up their soldiers and scouts. It's not really been their day so far. So hopefully in this map they can get something going. I think I'm in the server now. Yeah, this is good. Cool.
I am, just multi-talented, man. Casting, setting up servers all at the same time. Luckily, I've got you here to drop some knowledge in the meantime. Oh. But I think we could finally be getting underway here, guys, for map 2. It is going to be processed, as mentioned earlier. And just to recap, I guess, on that map pick process, the way it broke down the eliminations, it was Foreskings banned Snake, or... No, wait, that's right.
Yeah.
And Top 5 Rocket banned Granary, and they picked Sunshine. Oh wait, I got it back to front then, did I? No, they picked Sunshine, yeah. So Foreskings just beat Top 5 Rocket on the map that they picked. And now this is Foreskings map process.
I think the reason that people just don't bang process is literally because everyone feels quite strong on it. It's just a really nice map to play.
Yeah, like some people actually kind of hate Badlands now, probably because they're garbage at it, but process might actually be the most, favourable map in TF2 right now. It's definitely a popular one. Like,
I think that can be like a problem in some ways. Like, if everyone feels strong on it and someone comes up with some sort of tactic, then you're like, oh yeah, we'll pick process.
Like Flippy Sniper.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Like, you're going to want to pick it because it is a strong map for all teams. And I think that happened at DreamHack, didn't it, with Reason or something? I can't remember, but...
Oh, in the main season, yeah. Reason versus TF2 Center, or maybe Epsilon they were at the time.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Reason felt pretty strong on that map. I think it was said or something in interviews, but yeah, they just got decimated, really, on the map. I'm not going to make any call-outs. But no, it was a really good game, and yeah, something like that could happen with this. So maybe top 5 do have some sort of plan. I hope they do. Come on, Frenchies. Hashtag pray for Frenchies.
Third map then potentially will be Gully Wash, but that will require top 5 Rocket to win here, either in normal time or via a golden cap. 2 teams enter process, 1 team leaves. It's a Thunderdome, baby. And you're just joining us in the nick of time. Everyone's getting on the server here again. We have changed server a couple of times. And looking at the old scoreboard, it's maybe better. Shakiple's about to... Oh, he's just timed out from the server. I don't know if that's a good or bad omen, but I'm looking at my Twitch chat right now. Bazooka Joe says we're trying a new server. I think I think this could be the one. This could be the server, honey. We might be seeing some actual TF2 readied up and played.
Let's hope so. I don't know where Shulkable is, but hopefully he does come back into the server here, but... it's just a long wait. This is what happens in Prem games all the time, though.
I've been looking forward to these high playoffs because I knew it was going to be an opportunity to try out some new casters. We had Poison in for one of the quarterfinals, I think, or was it a semi?
Yeah,
it was a quarterfinal. It was the
it was
top 5 game, but that was kind of a mixed bag. You know, Poison was a little under the weather, let's say, honey. But you've shown up fighting fit, and I think you're doing an excellent job. So, you know, Twitch chat, show some love to Honey Badger here in his Team Fortress TV debut. He's not a new cast, you know, he has done work for Main Call, right?
Yeah, it was just a group of friends, and we did try to set something off, and we actually did cast top 5, so we did cast the finals of, I think it might have been Division 2 maybe, or something like that. They were in playoffs or something like that. So, I have cast these guys before, and it's exactly the same roster as it was before, so to see them get this far now, to get into Prem, has been a journey, let's say. But yeah, it's an honour to be casting here with you tonight. Maybe caster of the season.
It's too late to, shop for votes right now. I think the voting is closed, and actually going to have Fully Charged Europe come up on Sunday, so I'll tell you more about that after the game, but we're going to be going live momentarily. Here we are. This is Team Fortress TV, Admirable, Honey, and Suyooo bringing you the ETF2L Season 22 High Tier Playoffs Grand Final. It's Map 2 here. Top 5 Rocket have everything to do to stay alive in this best of 3, and Safari is rolling out pretty quickly, but Keizo is just flanking him right now. Keizo coming in, the ninja rollout, trying to spam onto that demo man, but he's got blindsided here by Shulkable, but the scout can't actually find the frag, but it doesn't matter because Safari just goes forward and beats Ombrag Medic down as he just walks forward with those sticks. And Top 5 Rocket are just forced to try and throw players in, but they're just throwing them into the meat grinder, and that was a perfect mid-fight coming up there from Foreskings as they kill 6 and lose 0. Unbelievable.
Yeah, top 5 are just finding their footing. You just wait later on in the game.
Got smashed 5-0 last map and they get wiped on middle.
Anyway, yeah, looks like they're coming into last here already. Ombrag's being forced back into spawn, sentry up by Blitzo, and they are going to be forced out here a little bit, Foreskins, but all 6 players coming on to this point now. Many picks coming up from top 5, both teams losing 2 players each, and Savari's getting taken down. Really good coordination here by top 5. Look at the 2 scouts there around Keizo. Really nice play, but can Zangetsu get out? That is the main thing here. He's going lower PC, trying to get away from Blitzo. Oh, is it going to happen? Come on, Zangetsu. Can he actually make it out? 60 HP. He's going to hit 2 arrows on Blitzo. He is going to make it out of there. Really nice play by Zangetsu, staying alive and getting the pick baited.
I think top 5 Rocket, man, they've lost it mentally. Like, can't win that medic one-on-one with so much time on his hands. He even had the med pack. Huge plays there from Zangetsu as well, but Blitzo with the big choke. Waggy goes down to sticky trap on entry here, but it seems like Foreskings are taking ground, but Bazooka Joe, aka Jackie Legs, ends up trading with Neo on the flank. That threat has been eliminated, and they're going to push off this. Both soldiers are down here for top 5, so no rockets available for the spam. They kind of could walk in for free there if it wasn't for the spam of Keizo, but Foreskings don't want to take this gamble. They had such a window of time there though. Both soldiers had like a 12-second spawn, even at the time they were trying to walk into last, but they decided to wait. They do have a little uber advantage, but it doesn't look like they want to push off it, Honey.
Yeah, they are just going to take this one into lobby, and I would think that Foreskins want to take this aggression forward. They've got such good momentum at the moment, being forced back a little bit, but they will pop that Uber now. Wacky taking the singular Uber. Top 5 have just built it up though. Wacky gone too far in, and they will chase out lobby. Medico going forward here. Will he get picked off? No, Sparrow just misses that pipe there onto him, and they are just going to fall back to last tier. Maybe a little too injured to come out onto the second part, but Opti wants to try and peek here. It's a little bit uncoordinated by top 5. They are going to lose a few players here. Neo getting picked off there by Safari, and Sorik's taking out Blitzo, and they will be pushing here. Wow, Medic actually goes down there. Looks like they want to push the last now, Foreskins. Really nice air shot by Medico. Can he get any other picks? Demo really injured at the moment, but no, he's not going to be able to pick him off. They still want to push this last here. Really prolonged fight by top 5. Are they going to get spawns? Yes! It's going to carry on. 2 people coming in now. Can Keizo hold them off? Just really nice play, and wow, top 5 clutches it. And that's what I want to see.
What is... Oh, Blitzo just threw away an easy med pick there. He tried to jump up from the floor of last into the lobby, but just didn't press duck or something. What a dribble. But Getsu was able to walk out and now has Uber charge here, and they're ready. They're actually going to pop off here, and there's so many players coming in from top 5 rocket. It's going to be a bloodbath. I just see Gibbs exploding everywhere. 4 frags coming in quick succession. Huge spawn time as well. This is surely going to be first round here for Foreskings, and I have to point the finger at blame at Blitzo there.
I think they must have thought Zangetsu had died or something, because
he should have died. He should have died. This guy just like couldn't jump up, couldn't press duck and jump at the same time. Rest in peace, French dreams. Let's go, Israel.
God. Well, it's only one round at the moment, and Keizo looks like he wants to do the same on mid, but Sparrow, look at the positional advantage. Bazooka Joe knows exactly where he is there. Gets picked off. Blitzu trying to make the best of this one, try and get onto Safari, but no, he is going to get picked off there, and top 5 are already out of mid. Like, what is going on? The momentum from Foreskins. Top 5, come on, lads. Just completely just getting backed out. Onto this second point, and Neo's going to go in for some sort of bomb. They're supported by the scout this time, maybe trying to get some sort of pick off, but no one's supporting the soldiers at the moment. Bazooka Joe taking a lot of damage, and they're just rolling on this aggression here.
They're kind of losing control of the high ground though. Medico and Neo able to land some easy damage there from an elevated position, and look at the team health here for Foreskings. It's about a 3-to-1 ratio right now in favor of top 5, and they're starting to try and abuse that, but the longer they wait, the more time it's going to be for Zangetsu to heal his team up. But oh, Sorex gets a 20-second spawn there as the big bomb comes in from Medico. Neo onto Safari as well. This is going super well for top 5, and as the Uber fades, Foreskings are going to have to retreat here, but will they make it through? Choke? No! Keizo jumps in to follow up on the Neo rocket, and Zangetsu goes down Opti with the clean up onto Wacky as well, and they are just going hell for leather here. They're hungry for Israeli blood, and that's going to be 2-3 frags there. Sorex in the respawn. Sniper gets Keizo though, and here comes Jackie Legs. Looks like he's gonna block middle. Jackie Legs gets the block. Bazooka Joe going ham on mid. Meanwhile, Sorex gets a second onto Blitzo. It's going off all over the map here, honey. Jackie Legs does it! One more rocket! Oh, Ombrax strafes the right way and stays alive, but Jackie Legs buying so much time in middle for his team here. Him and Sorex combined, unbelievable.
What's going on? This is just aggression everywhere. Top 5 are trying to counter it with aggression, Foreskins aggression. So yeah, they will be holding this choke. Sorex coming close here, but the sniper might get picked off by Blitzo. Maybe he's come too close, and he does get picked off there by Medico. Huge Uber coming in now. They weren't counting Ubers either. There's too much of a fight, and they're just losing it now a little bit. Both teams just making really weird plays. And Blitzo's going to get the demo where Safari, and I think it's just going to slow down now, hopefully. But no, top 5 want to keep this aggression going, getting a pick on Bazooka Joe. Blitzo going huge on that there, and they do manage to get the med pick as well, so they are going to have a big Uber advantage for last point. I like this top 5. This is good. Much better play. Yeah,
they're really putting Foreskings on tilt here. Like, they've lost the composure. They shouldn't have stayed out in that forward hold there when they were already like a man down. Their medic was top health. They should have just backed out, but they didn't. Neo bombed in and got that Zangetsu pick, and now top 5 are in the driving seat, but they're allowing the defensive setup to come out here from Sorex. He's going to probably have time to get a level 2, maybe 3 up by the time the push comes in. It's a 90% charge here for Ombrak as he coaxes his soldiers into the lobby. They're getting buffed, and it seems like the soldiers want to go mid-left. The classic Uber push here. They're actually just going to go with the single Uber with Medico. No, now they're bringing people in, but this is probably playing into the hands of this defensive setup. The gun is taking minimal damage right now. It does go down there. The spam from Keizo is true as he kills it off twice. Medico gets picked up though, but eventually the heavy weapons kind of have been soaking up all the damage, goes down.
Kaiser doing huge damage there. Unfortunately not being able to get enough picks here. 3 against 3 at the moment. Heal advantage with top 5, but unfortunately they are going to have to back out here. Can Kaiser make it out? No, I think he's going to be stuck on this last point and picked off very, very late. I think he should just killbind here, but no, unfortunately he does get picked off, and that means that Foreskins again want to go with this aggressive stance here. Jackie leading the charge there with his team. Wacky does get picked off there by Opti. I really like what the scouts have done. They've changed it up a little bit. They've just gone for the picks that are way too far forward. And just pick them off at the correct times there. Blitzo's going in again, and they do lose 2 frags for this though this time. A 3rd frag going down, and Foreskins change it up again, just going really passive, waiting for the scouts to do that. Really big bomb, Bazooka Joe getting the medic there. Really nice skip jump in.
Keizo's trying to jump in here to catch Zangetsu, but he sees it coming and just steps back. Buys enough time for his team to eliminate that demo man threat. It's all a Medico. He kind of gets launched up on stick. He's on his own rocket jump, but he's just going to end up cratering their Sorex. Getting credit for the frag, but it was a team effort as it seems like Foreskings have just recomposed themselves enough. They're back in control. It's still 1-0 here, and top5rocket haven't had a round in about 30 minutes of play.
Look at the spy play coming in behind, gets a solid unlucky Blitzo, just missing the medic there. I think he tried to go for the medic but got the soldier, and unfortunately top5 commit way too many players. Sorry about cutting you off there.
You never have to apologise for cutting me off. Unless your name is Poison. You need to apologise, mate, if you ever want to cast again. 2 scouts get a run on the point though, but both of them get gunned down. Medico gonna pick up 2 frags there, but they thought they had it wrapped up, and the Uber comes in, and the Israelis just play the point and cap it right under their noses. The heavy was too slow to cover the ground.
top5 have definitely, got their spirits back up there. They are playing a lot differently, and I think they are feeling it a little bit more now. Hopefully they can get some sort of mid-fight under their belt.
Both roamers coming in hot and fast, but both of them kind of button heads there, but not really doing much damage to each other. Neo and Medico going to jump up and wreck Sorex there. Combined rockets. Medico onto Zangetsu as well. He's going beast mode on this middle. And top5 are absolutely shrekking him. It's a reverse of what happened in that first mid. A complete wipe coming in against Foreskings of top5rocket have finally woken up. The Frenchies are here to play, honey.
Clean wipe on mid, just really good aggression there. Umbrak was just sitting back with the demo, and they look like they want to push straight into last hit. Might get a pick on the scout, but they are going to come in here. The sentry gun's just going to be a level 1, unfortunately, and Shulkball's probably going to go down. Manages to escape, so well played by him. They are going to have 6 for last point, but look how long this Uber's taken to force. Umbrak's going to take the sentry down straight away, but they're losing frags here somehow. Medico not able to pick off anyone at the moment. Demo just getting 4 heals, and look at the health on top5 at the moment. It's just completely decreasing all the time as the scouts come in from behind, and the flank again doing so much work. For Foreskings. Unfortunately, Ombrak's going to have to try and see if he can back out of this one, and he will just make it out, I think, just due to Medico's distraction, but they are going to lose this. They are going to lose the second point again, and Ombrak's going to escape.
I feel like Foreskings are most at home on the last. Just as I say that though, their roller door pops up and Blitzo pops and gets his head there. Cheeky headshot from the sewers, and even though we do see the cap coming in on second there for Foreskings, they have to try and go huge here. Wacky with a couple of nice directs on the Medico, sees him go down, but nobody's looking at Sorex as he comes in behind. He's on to Ombrak, he gets the med pick in about 3 or 4 shots there, and that's going to equalise things. And in fact, we're going to see the push right here with the heal advantage, but still that sniper threat. Blitzo's on the little spire there. He's going to stun Wacky in there, but Wacky actually ends up. Oh my god! Blitzo back to back med picks a sniper in the same life. Oh wow.
That was incredible, that headshot. Oh, I did not expect that. This is good though, this is good. top5 are changing it up. They're getting the pick classes now on, and they are doing some sort of damage to Foreskings. So maybe they're just trying to derail the Foreskings train that they're trying to put together, but yeah, it looks like they will be content just to hold this second point at the moment and play with a 10% Uber advantage. Not really a lot to push on, but wow, we do get this period of now calm as both teams try and get ready for the next push.
They're just so solid, even whenever there's all these mad plays going on, they're losing their medic, whatever. They always have the reliable last hold to fall back on, but also, like, when the med picks come in, they know it's time to, like, go ham. That's when they seem to activate big plays mode. But right now, it's Uber advantage here for Ombrak, and he is taking his sweet time. They're going to come in now. Medico jumping onto the rock here, and he spots out Bazooka Joe just standing above Sewer there, so they're able to walk forward kind of for free, but this is playing into Zangetsu's hand. He's bought enough time for his Uber. Neo actually goes down to Shulkball. Safari onto Blitzo. And this is kind of disastrous for top5 right now. There are 4 players down as Ombrak actually pops off his charge. It's only him and Medico. He's just going to run and leave Medico to die. He could have probably kept him alive, but I think really their lives were null and void there. And that is a huge wipe coming up as Foreskings have reasserted their dominance here in this fixture.
Foreskings completely saw that coming. You saw how far back the medic was. They were waiting for the aggression, and a stack on point is going to secure them the first round. Really nice push by top5, but unfortunately such a good position for Foreskings, just making sure they get all the frags there before even the Uber comes out. Ombrak just dropping players around him. There's nothing you can do in that situation though. You're just sitting on the floor, your players are dying everywhere, and you're just left with a demo man.
Shulkball top of the scoreboard right now with 2 dominations, outpointing his medic. At least we'll see the logs later, but right now in the 4th mid fight with 16 minutes 40 seconds left, It is 3-0 here to Foreskings. They're trying to weather the storm there on the right hand side, but it just allows top5rocket to bomb in at the same time. Great coordinated aggression there. Sees only Wacky left standing after a kind of blitzkrieg there from the Frenchies, and it's just total back and forth insane action here, Ronnie.
It's a clean wipe again. Like, top 5 have mids down, but they just couldn't push last. It's exactly the same story as Sunshine. And will they actually be getting the sentry up? No, not this time. So maybe a chance for top 5. Maybe that was the key to them failing their pushes, but it looks like Zangetsu, yeah, is going to have a huge disadvantage. Holding on the left-hand side, exactly where top 5 are going to come in. Blitzo looks like he wants to come late after the Suyooo, but...
Zorix has the clean shot on Ombrag, but misses it, and Ombrag's been able to walk all the way in with the Zuber. The point is almost capped, as even when he just decides to pop off. This is surely going to go in favour of top 5 here, and they will finally get around on the board.
3-map dream. 3-map dream. It's going to happen. This is good TF2. I like watching this, yeah. A lot of fun at the moment. Really good push from top 5 there, making sure that they obviously deal with that sniper threat. A bit unlucky there by Zorix missing his shot, but yeah, as we're going to go into the next mid.
35 minutes of actual game time played, and top 5 are actually on the scoreboard. Congratulations, guys. It's 8-1 in aggregate. Here onto this mid fight. Wacky's going to come up with the skip jump off the top there, or the wall jump in deep onto the medic, but can't actually finish Ombrag off. Ombrag down at about 30 health there, while Zangetsu is kind of backing out here. They were hoping that gamble was going to pay off. Safari with the denial there onto Keizo. Zangetsu backs off. He's 60 health here. He's trying to keep his players alive. They're slightly outnumbered, but the respawns are going to favour them, so if top 5 continue to take this fight, they will actually end up being outnumbered, and they are going to retreat a little bit here. I think they're just happy to have survived middle with their medic up.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best part about that. I don't think a medic died on mid. That's incredible. That hasn't happened yet, I don't think. So they are going to be looking again to get this aggressive stance into the choke point, and they look like they want to take the sewers. This happened quite a lot in their scrims where they brought the demo around to sewers with a soldier, and then they tried to pile the aggression through choke point, trying to get the height advantage on the point, which I think is the main point for the defending team to kind of like hold. So they have the advantage.
We see top 5 working their way through sewer undetected. The one was calling that one out, and they've managed to walk all the way in from the left hand side. Now they're going to pop off the charge. They've already killed off Wacky. The few seconds milked though by Zangetsu. What can Foreskings manage to do with this? They've done a lot of damage. They kill off Ombrag. They're setting up a frag onto Medico there as well. Keizo is now going to rotate around into the sewer here, but Blitz is just like standing waiting for a med pack to spawn. It doesn't. He goes down, and it's all on Keizo to try and dig his team out of a huge hole here as Zorix cleans up Opti on the flank. Keizo's just trying to back out here. He knows there's nothing he can do, and Zangetsu survives another engagement to give his team a 35% uber advantage. This is going to be tough for top 5 Rocket to deal with.
Yeah, Foreskins are doing the perfect play at the moment. They're just waiting for them to come in through sewers and just damage everyone just before the Uber, and unfortunately top 5 just can't come back in after that Uber exchange, which is exactly why Ombrag died. But again, we're going to see them holding this second point here, and hopefully they can turn something around. 13 minutes left on that clock at the moment, and they do lose Blitz, so they're trying to get a pick onto the medic, I think, but not successful as Foreskins try and push in with a 50% advantage here. Going from lower PC, quite a normal push we see nowadays, as it can't be spammed as easily, but they will be coming here for free. They do get the pick on Medico again, so 2 down for top 5. This is obviously going to force a push out of them.
Coming in bottom left, Zangetsu popping off onto Wacky. He's going to take that flash and go top up to the Panic Room. Safari and Bazooka Joe jumping in on the right hand side, though, reading that rotate perfectly. Top 5 Rockets, a last ditch attempt to secure their defense, gets totally outplayed there by a well executed push from Foreskings. Like, they come in left and they know they're going to switch to the right, so they just send their main bombing force in there and they just smash them as they tried to come out of spawn. Well played. And now it's desperation time here for Ombrag with 12 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock. They go into this mid fight 3 rounds down, and with the Kritzkrieg in hand, honey.
Yes, boys. Yeah, I'm going to be watching Keizo again on this mid fight. He's doing really good damage this time to Safari, getting really good pressure on those soldiers. Good job of him so far. As top 5 try and take top control again, picking off Wacky so early on as he jumps in on his own there. Maybe not coordinated, and Keizo finishing off a 3 frags here. Medico getting that top control, and wow, just complete aggression over the point there by top 5. Managing to pick off so many players on the backside, and Bazooka Joe is going to get spotted out by Opti there, unfortunately, and Ombrag is going to have a huge 100% Kritzkrieg for that last point. Oh, Jackie's actually blocking the mid here, but he is going to get picked off, yeah, eventually. So they are just going to get that midpoint just a little bit later than expected. But 100% crits, do you reckon they know? Do you reckon they know?
I don't know, Sorex is playing sniper right now. If they thought it was crits, I think they'd be more defensive, perhaps, you know, hiding up in the panic room. I think they don't know. They're not building though at the same time, like, they're just going for
yeah,
buffs
they don't
here.
know.
Maybe
they definitely don't know.
Oh wow, Medico comes in and kills off Sorex. Now comes the crits, and Zangetsu steps to avoid it, but nobody's playing the point here, so the crits is enough of a deterrent. Top 5 Rocket just roll in and stand on the point, and wow. 4-2 here, 11 minutes on the clock. Honey, do you think Top 5 Rocket are coming back? I doubt it, I doubt it.
I think we got this. I think we got this one in the bag quite easily. Yeah, the mid-fights are going in Top 5 Rocket's favour now. They know exactly what Foreskings are going to do. So Foreskings, it's time to change it up, lads. So they will be coming in here. Bazooka Joe again going behind in the PC area. A lot less aggression this time by Foreskings, just holding back. And again, Jackie going in behind there. But I'll just switch off his cam quickly as Kaiser is getting pressured by the double scout there. Jackie's going to come in on Ombrak. Will he get the pick? Nice direct onto the scout, but no, Ombrak survives again. They are forced into a corner though, Top 5 now, as the medic goes down there. Sorex getting the pick, and much more coordinated gameplay there coming out of the Foreskins guys, but I still believe. Medic on 1 health. Is he going to go down? Massive.
Blitzo's coming in!
Oh. Does eventually get picked off there, so the boys
instead of like standing around their medic and, you know, forming the meat shield, they run and look for frag and the door open there, but Zangetsu goes down pretty late there. He's actually spawned at the same time. No, Ombrak's already up, what am I talking about? But he's not building, so it's going to be an equal Uber race here, and Ombrak has dropped the crits. He's going to go for Uber here with the 2-round deficit, 10 minutes on the clock. I think he's still got plenty of time to work with.
Yeah, and I think what we're going to see here is, again, Jackie Leg's kind of singular play, like we said before in the pre-game, where they have 5 players holding the mid and Jackie just trying to go in for the bomb on the medic, but they will both now be waiting for Ubers to come up, as they both hold in the stalemate position, Neo just holding the PC, but it looks like Foreskins are just trying to figure out what they're going to do, but everything the top 5 have done, Foreskins have countered straight away, like the next mid or whatever, or the next play they've made, the next push, and top 5 needs to try and find a way around this, because Foreskins are completely controlling the game at the moment with 9 minutes left.
This is where I would definitely park the bus. Foreskings, you know, you love to play passive, you love to defend. I wouldn't even send Jackie Legs, and I would just hold with 6 of middle. Oh, he tries to go, he looks a little skipped up there. Tries to get the rump slide going, but it's actually Safari who steps forward and takes a bunch of damage there, and a big direct to the feet of Safari is going to take him out, and nobody's looking at the flank here. Neo playing off that demo man pick comes in, actually kills off Bazooka Joe and gets the foresight. This is disastrous right now for Foreskings, but Zangetsu is just running for the exit. He's all the way back to the red choke here. Looks like they're going to survive with at least 3 players, and the ninja vanish from Sorex as well brings it up to 4. The respawn coming in means that they will have at least 5 here to contest. Oh, 6 in fact, but they are at this uber disadvantage, and Blitzu's creeping around the corner with that fully charged shot. Safari's going to get the foresight. He's looking to back off here as well. Sniper on the field from Sorex on the respawn, but oh my god, they both got caught out there as they tried to come in through the roller door. It slams down on them. They're going to be out of the game for 12 seconds. The headshot from Blitzo. Oh,
Blitzo's going absolutely massive on this last point. Can he get the scout? No, he is going to get cleaned up, but I think they're going to cap this last point at a 1-round deficit now to top 5, 8 minutes. Do I believe Admirable? Yes, I do believe. I do believe in the Frenchies.
Ooh, you think I'm scared, mate? You think I'm shaking my boots here? No, it's all Foreskings, baby. They've, you know, they've just been trying to make it entertaining for the fans here, but they're about to reassert their stranglehold in the game now on middle. Although Safari kind of breaking his ankles there on the way to middle, but luckily Keizo's not too fast. He's actually coming out of sewer, but Neo is ready to jump into the face of Sparry, aka Safari. Neo's going to step into PC, but it's a little bit of a fake as he tags the scout and the demo man. Well played by Neo there. But
Plucky, sorry, just hit a huge air shot on the middle there. Zangetsu was getting pressured actually, and he is going to die to a roller there by Keizo. They are sitting in the corner trying to defend Ombrak here. Blitzo staying around his medic this time, and they are going to all survive the mid. Sorex is going to go down here, and Ombrak, really good dodging skills there, sorry, surviving.
Sparry on the respawn now as a gargantuan task to try and get the pick here on the Ombrak. He's just spamming pipes in his general direction there. He's going to move a little bit to the rollout here where he's setting up a sticky trap, but it's going to be battening down of the hatches for Foreskings. They're going to try and defend this 1-round lead with all their might, but they don't have an uber charge to keep them in the game. They're going to rely on that 7th man, the level 3 sentry gun. They got Sorex sniping as well. 6 minutes 45 seconds on the clock as this uber push is getting ready to come in bottom left on the attacking perspective. They're going to lead here with Blitzo and Medico, and they're straight in onto Safari. Demoman down means the point is wide open, but they have to contest this Sentry gun. They're distracting it at least a little bit. Wacky trying to do work here with Shakeeple, but they just don't have the players up, and well executed push there from top5rocket yields them around to tie things up here. 4-4 on their map.
Yeah, it was just the perfect push, really. They came from bottom left, which not a lot of teams do nowadays, and they completely caught out the combo there, picking off the demo so early on in the Sentry. The 7th man just went down instantly as soon as they focused it. So let's see actually what Foreskings are going to do this mid, actually. I'm going to see what Sorix is planning. He's coming around the left-hand side. They're trying to pressure back Keizo because of the damage he's doing, but Blitzo's just there to defend his demo man. Unfortunately, does go down.
The double soldier bomb! Neo and Medical coming in from on high. That was the orbital strike. They just absolutely nuked the red med pack there. The combo got obliterated. Unbelievable. Huge plays there from the French soldiers. Our demo man's gone down. Okay. Let's escalate to DEFCON 5. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
I don't know if that's what it's called in France, but yeah, exactly. No, it was absolutely brilliant play from the Frenchies there. Really nice, just picking up on that demo man that they lost. Kaizo, you will be avenged. And they will be coming into last now with 100%. No sentry gun up this time. And again, top 5 pushing that bottom left area. Big pick onto Bazooka Joe straight away as they are just taking their time here, top 5, knowing that they got the advantage. Both scouts hurt on point. Neo's coming in late, doing massive damage on the demo man. And Keizo again, just cleaning up so many frags. And that is 5-4. A lead now for top5rocket for the first time.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love the story here, the narrative. Top 5 gets smashed 5-0 in the first map. They struggle to get back into the swing of things on process, but finally they're clawing their way back and they're in the lead. They can see daylight here. We might be seeing a third map. It could be Gully Wash, but right now there's 5 minutes left to play here on process. Bazooka Joe's in fast. He's going to be able to trade with Kaizo there. Safari's trying to walk forward and contest the combo here, but he's exposed himself. He's getting pushed back by Blitzo. We see Wacky and Shakeeple trying to push left across the red crate, but Neo's going to bomb in and try and get control of the medpack. Air shot there from Wacky to send him on his way, but it's 4-on-4 here, and it's hard to tell who's going to win this mid right now as they look to contest the high ground. It's all Blitzo though. He's in control and he's going to just run forward and push them back here. Neo with the spam rockets taking out Sorix. Safari going down as well means that Foreskings have to back out. Wacky's going to go in here with his little bit of a buff, looking for air shots. They're trying to pad his stats, I think, but really Foreskings need to be taking up a proper defensive position right now. They're on the low ground. It's not ideal if they get treated with here. What? They managed to kill off Keizo and Blitzo's Shakeeple going absolutely beast mode. Bazooka Joe managed to pick up Opti on the flank as well, and that's 3 down, and neither Uber has been even popped yet. top5rocket know that this is just disastrous. They're going to now retreat, and with less than 4 minutes on the clock, they're trying to hold on to this 1 round advantage, honey.
Yeah, Foreskins know there's an absolutely huge advantage, and look at the health and choke at the moment for Foreskins. It's not very good. They're going to pop Uber early. Was that an air shot there coming out of Medico on the demo man? Really low health here. This is a really bad push here coming out of Foreskins, and late Uber pop by Ombrak is going to keep his health nice and healthy there, all in like kind of that middle ground really, and the reds coming out. Zangetsu gets taken down by Keizo. Neo gets a pick. Keizo again doing so much damage. The frags are coming out from him left, right and centre, and he's going to get a pipe here onto Shukabu, and surely he's going to get taken down here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to hold top 5. I always believed. I never stopped believing.
That was ruthless from top5rocket. The call came in. Kill them all. No survivors left. Medico gonna jump forward here, with Neo coming in the flank side as well there from Suyooo, and they're looking to intimidate Wacky. Just gets shreked there. Blitzo claims the frag set up by his soldiers, but Keizo goes down to Bazooka Joe here. He's trying to do work for his team and roll out, and they're going to jump forward on the back of that. Jackie Leg's only on 60 health though, but Neo, Medico and Keizo all down. No heavy classes on the field right now for top5rocket, but Opti is doing work as scout. He's onto Zangetsu. Zangetsu grabs the pills to keep himself alive, and Bazooka Joe comes in with the nice rocket to keep his medic in the game. Ombrak survives though, but he just doesn't have the supporting cast right now. They're waiting for the respawns, but it's a back and forth here, and I feel like a little bit of momentum for the Israelis. Foreskings are going to go, but they're running into 6 players here. I'm not sure how this is going to end for them.
Yeah, no, this doesn't look like it's going to end well. Both Solly's position in the correct place there. Opti coming in behind on the demo man, gets the force off there actually onto the team, but they do lose 2 frags here, top 5, just trying to hold that point at the moment and wait for them to come into them with the aggression. 2 minutes left on the clock here. Foreskins lose this push. It's going to be really, really difficult to come back here. They do lose 2 players though from that Uber, so nice play by top 5, making the best of that Uber exchange, I think, from the position that they were in. And they are going to be forced back onto mid here. I don't know if top 5 are going to push this here. It looks like they just want to be content in holding. They are just looking through that choke point, seeing if they can get a pick on the demo, who does go weak. But again, top 5 just holding them off, trying to buy time. And I think as Foreskings should have parked the bus, I think top 5 have decided to take that role now as they hold that second point for as long as possible.
90 seconds remaining. We do have the possibility of a golden cap. Bazooka Joe's coming in. Kizo is just totally focused on choke tunnel vision there. Doesn't see the rocket connecting with his head, and 3 frags come in. Again, Kizo, Neo and Medico all getting shreked. This could be potential golden cap territory, as we do see the Uber about to come in bottom left. Wacky Safari and Sangetsu looking to get that pick onto Ombrak. Opti comes out as heavy on the other side, but he's got no buff. He's going to get obliterated. And they just stack the point. It's 5-5. We're going to a golden cap, baby.
I can't believe that just happened, yeah. Top 5 are way too aggressive in choke, and Foreskings dominate them, coming in from sewers, from choke, and just completely just bombing on their heads there. As they do actually make it to this middle, but I think, as you said, yeah, we're in dead time, and I think definitely we're going into a golden cap. It's still possible for the Frenchies. They are going to do it still. I think they're going to win the map, but let's just watch this mid fight here as Medico goes in for a really big bomb on Sangetsu, who does surf away but gets picked off by Blitzo, and top 5 are going to take this momentum into the next round.
23 seconds. Can they do it? They think they can. They're going for it, man. They're going to send their combo onto last. Neo, Keizo.
I think it is possible.
And Ombrak.
I think it is possible.
They can. Do it.
No.
The Israelis think they've won.
It's Neo, huge air shot on the last 8 seconds now. It's 5 seconds. Are they actually going to do this? No, I think it's only 1 player on last. Blitzer coming in, trying to do his best. 1 second left on the clock. Jesus. That was close.
It is possible. 47 seconds, the famous TCM end-to-end cap on Gullywash. This is process though, they almost had that, but it is going to go to a golden cap here. If you're unfamiliar with that, guys, it will be 1 round played. It's winner takes all here for this map. It's an unlimited, or no time limit. So it's incredibly high pressure. I wonder if we got time to look at the logs real quick.
Yeah. Well, we can go into them quickly then, let's have a look. Top damage Safari doing a lot of work there for his team. I'm just looking at the air shots right now. There were quite a lot actually. Wacky hitting 10 again. Massive damage by him as well. I think everyone did pretty well in that map. There's only a small damage difference, but there's a huge kill difference to top 5. Maybe just due to that last round there, but...
The big stat for me, in terms of like what might happen in the golden cap, mid fights 8-3 in favor of top 5 rocket. Like, you only get 1 mid fight really for that set piece, at least in a golden cap. So if they can take that and, you know, convert that into rounds, it could go well for them. But their I guess their conversion rate from mids to rounds so far was like 8 mids and only 5 rounds out of it. They really made it hard for themselves. They eventually got into the lead, and then Foreskings had to dig deep to tie things up.
Yeah, the longest round in that game was 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
So many wipes we saw as well.
It's been a close game, this one.
You know, are they going to take it differently as they move into the golden cap bully? Will we see a little bit of the fear creep into the game? Will we see Foreskings revert to the very passive plays and try and grind down top 5 rocket? It's going to be interesting to see how that matchup would work out, considering top 5 rocket are just starting to hit their stride now. It could be too much for them, but there's still a third map potentially to play here. Top 5 rocket must win this golden cap to bring it to Gullywash for the deciding map of the best of 3.
I would love a third map. It'd be great. And it is top 5's pick as well, actually, saying that. So maybe they might have a little bit even more of a chance to keep that momentum rolling on throughout the maps. But they did well at the last, the last round of that one, sorry. And hopefully they can take that into the golden cap. So it looks like both teams are actually about to ready up as well. Hype. Come on, Frenchies.
Frenchies? Oh my god. Tell me, who won the last round? That's right, it's Foreskings, baby. The momentum is in our favour. I think it's going to be Foreskings to wipe on mid and roll straight to last. GG, no re.
I think it's going to be the opposite way, literally because top 5 have been playing so well, and I think Foreskings are actually feeling the pressure as well. They've made a few mistakes, but they have counteracted those, so some really good pushes, especially in the last round, which was 56 seconds long. 56. It's pretty insane.
Sorek's underperforming compared to his previous, incredible KA to death ratio. It's actually Opti and Blitzo who are up top there with 2.0. Suyooo as well actually ties them, but here we go. We're live for the Golden Cap, and I'm going to be watching the Safari cam. He's rolling out, but he doesn't hit the rump slide. I don't want to see his perspective anymore. It's going to be Neo coming in fast. He's in on top of the red crate. He has the option to go for the med pack, but he's just relaying the information to his team that Foreskings are slow. Bazooka Joe jumps in and steals that blue kit. As a Wacky jumps up onto the red crate, he's getting focused down by 3 players. He's trying to retreat to choke, but his teammates have stepped to the right and he will get taken out. Sorex is going to join him in the spawn queue, and already this is slipping away from Foreskings, but actually they're going to tie it up as Bazooka Joe gets that scout pick onto Blitzo. Opti's nearly overextended. There's no support here, and now we see Keizo jump the choke as Medico tries to back out through the roller door, but walks into the wall and gets stunned. An easy pick there. And that's going to be a different spawn wave for him, so it's going to be a continued man advantage here for the next passage of play for Foreskings as they roll forward, but there is still Uber for both medics. Bazooka Joe jumps in, he's in onto Ombrak. Ombrak pops! But Bazooka Joe couldn't even have killed him, he got launched off the platform. He's got the fear, and now here comes the counter pop from Zangetsu. He's got loads of players around him. Keizo's gone down, no demo man up right now. As Foreskings just pour forward onto 2nd/4. Are they going to keep going? Suyooo onto Blitzo on the flank. What are the Frenchies doing? They need to keep bodies up right now. This is the crucial moment to stay alive.
Yeah, they are going to be coming in through lobby here, Foreskings, as they try and push this momentum forward. Neo getting some early damage there. And they're stacking the point at the moment. They're not going to get it in time. And Foreskings are going to pick up the high finals there. Really well played by them in the last round. And wow.
I was only joking when I said that we're going to roll it, but well, when you're good, man. Let's go, Foreskings. Kind of a throw there from top 5, or at least the decisions they made. I guess they thought the middle was close, they wanted to hang around and fight it, but yeah. Top 5 just got smashed. When Foreskings saw that little bit of an opening there, they went full throttle for it. Big Bazooka Joe jumping in, getting the force that was just lights out from then, especially with Opti going down on the flank, but it was like 4 versus 6 as they entered last with an Uber charge, and they weren't going to fail on that push, man.
Ombrak is leaving the TF2 scene. He's uninstalling.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said, due to no prem. It'll happen, Ombrak. It'll happen.
Well, he's not getting a direct promotion to prem, but they will have to at least play dogs. Maybe they will get a direct spot. We'll see what happens, what the admins decide. It's going to be new things for ETF2L, I guess, with Permzilla stepping back. Some Highlander admin's going to be in charge. Oh my god. Please type lol HL in chat.
6's banter.
Taking a quick peek at the Golden Cap log. I know it was a quick round, only 95 seconds of action, but I can tell you that top damage was Bazooka Joe with 543 damage per minute. A kill assist to death ratio of 4.0. 2 kills, 2 assists, 1 death. That was the Bazooka Joe show.
Gotta get those golden catalogs in. 543 DPM from Aroma. Yeah, well played by Jackie there. I think he did really good work as well, because he was the one who made the difference at mid. He got the pick onto Blitzo, which just changed the fight completely. So yeah, well played Jackie on that last mid fight there, keeping his cool.
We've got some people in mumble with us already, so I'm going to drag them in. We'll begin the interviews. Here we go. We've got Ombrak, we've got Jackie Legs.
Hey.
Commiserations, Ombrak. Gotta go talk to the winner first, though. Jackie Legs, the man of the Golden Cap. People doubted you. The betters didn't believe in Foreskings, but here you are, high champions. How does it feel?
It feels incredible. It feels I can't even describe how I'm feeling right now. It's like I won the most important LAN ever in TF2, like I-55 or something like that. You know, there's no describing the way we screamed at ourselves after we won that. The way we just, I don't know. It's just something undescribable, I guess. It's amazing. But, you know, they played insane as well, so it was a really good game.
It was a high-intensity TF2 there on Process. Sunshine was a kind of different story. I mean, both teams were slugging it out, but it was all one-way traffic in terms of the round. Ombrak, what went wrong in Sunshine? How come you couldn't even get a single round on the board?
I don't know. Like we had very bad warm up when we won mids, but we couldn't play as a team. And I think it was the same on Sunshine. Like we couldn't play 6 versus 6. It was like 1 versus 1. We had no cohesion, no chemistry, which is a bit sad when you think about that we played together for like 2 years. But yeah, we were very disappointed because it was our map and we failed terribly.
I think like it shows that you've played together for a long time because like combined over all the maps, top5rocket won 12 mids and Foreskings only won 5. So like you guys clearly know how to play a mid fight. You got that set piece down pat, but pushing last, it seems like you guys really struggled, whilst Foreskings really loved that last defense. Jaggy Legs, is that something you guys practice, or is it just the chemistry of Israelis?
Well, you know, at this point, at this level, like everybody knows how to hold like process last. So, or wait, process or Sunshine? Are we talking about process, right?
Both, man.
Both. All
right,
like,
you did lose 5 rounds on process.
Yeah. On Sunshine, it was a little bit weird because they pushed really weird, like soloed on Medico and then flashed in Kaizu when we had Uber. Maybe he didn't like catch up to our Ubers on Sunshine, but we always caught them off guard. You know, every time they pushed, they just got caught, and you know, it's just simple mistakes that you gotta punish them for that. And at that point, we knew that was pretty much a game over on Sunshine. But at process, we just failed mid after mid, screaming at each other like, "What are we doing? Why aren't we, you know, doing this or that?" And it's just fucking, you know, we tried everything on process mid, nothing worked, and for some reason we managed to do it on the golden cap. I don't know how. Don't ask me how. Magic. I don't know.
Jaggy Legs, you know, top5rocket, they've been playing together for quite a long time. They've always been that team who are so close but just don't quite make it. Managed to get into the Prem qualifiers at the start of this season. Last season, did they lose out to Hello Kitty Ninjas?
Yeah.
What's missing from this top5rocket team from your perspective, Jackie?
I think just a little bit more team play, I guess. I'm not sure what happened on Sunshine, but it looks like they brought it back in process because it was a really close game. But I don't know. I mean, they have really talented players like Blitzo with insane sniping skills, and Medico and Neo, both insanely good soldiers. Like, in my opinion, like, you know, probably the best I've ever had in high, and like Kaizu is really good as well. I mean,
you must have an idea though. Like you're the caller for Foreskings. Like, what is it that you're exploiting about top5rocket? Like, what do you see as the weakness?
Probably their pushes. Like that's one of their worst things, I guess, because every time they pushed, it seemed really weird. Like I'm not sure what they were doing most of the time, but catching them off guard at those pushes was a lot easier than I expected it to be, because I was pretty sure they knew how to back out correctly. I don't know if Ombrak called enough, if they had like a really shitty Uber at some point, but I guess it's the small mistakes. They just have small mistakes. It's not like they're a bad team or something. It's just really small things.
Do you agree with that assessment, Ombrak?
On Sunshine, I take the blame because we were like down 2-0, and I thought we had to come back quickly, so we played too quickly, I think. We made very terrible pushes, and I was like, okay, we need to go, but we were only 2 or 3. And that was the same on process. Like, we beefed up so many last. It's insane. There was one time we got full team on mid, and then we pushed only with Medico on last when we're all alive and we didn't take enough time. But I think it's because of like, we were down so many 2-0, and we played like, not like Prem contenders, we played like mid-high. Not like playing how the game should have been played. We were always trying to throw bodies at them, try to win on DM, and I think we should have been a bit clever than that. We did that pretty well versus Unage on the semis, when we could play around their failed pushes. And this time we were the Unage squad, like we were doing the failed pushes, and we were, yeah, I think we played like a very inexperienced team, which we shouldn't be.
Do you feel like you guys kind of, you maybe have a legacy of choking now? Like when it comes, you guys are clearly a great team. Like you smashed the main season, you were top of the table. But when it comes to the actual important game, in the last couple of seasons, you guys have always come up short. Is it like a mental thing? Do you not believe that you can win?
I don't think so. I think we're a team made for officials because if you look at our logs, I think we lost all our PCWs the last 3 weeks or something. But then we stepped up on semis, and I think we're a team of officials, but I don't know, this time it didn't work out from like a shred. There were 5 seconds more on process and we had the map. So I don't know, maybe I take the blame because I'm the caller and I should tell people when to back out. I see stuff they don't see, and maybe I choke and people just don't, and then
I say that, man. It wasn't your fault. No, you had really, really good mid fights. It was literally, I think, just your last pushes. Like, are you guys staying together next season? Are you gonna keep the Frenchies rolling on?
I think so. Yeah, like it's not about getting prem. It's like the playing with friends. So in the end, we'll just keep on playing together. But then again, if we fail last pushes, it's my fault because I call how we push them, and I call when we push them. And if we fail, it's because I failed. It's not because people don't shoot at things correctly. So, but yeah, we'll always stick together and see what happens in next season.
Well, you still have a game to play against Danger Dogs for the other prem spot. So you're still in it, still in the race.
I didn't know about that. Then okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel hyped now. Yes.
I don't even know if Danger Dogs are folded or.
Yeah, pretty sure they're folded. Pretty sure, like Kratos, like mentioned, like how many times did he tell me that TF2 is dead or something, and they're playing, that game that we shouldn't talk about, and I'm pretty sure they folded, but maybe I don't know. I mean, I definitely think Danger Dogs are way worse than top 5, so definitely they deserve the prem spot.
Yeah, definitely.
So that means you're going to get the default likely in the relegation game. So you're in the Premiership, Umbrak. Congratulations,
Yay.
man!
I'm so happy. I feel I deserve it so much.
Let's get some clappers in the chat there. Come on, a round of applause for both our teams tonight. It was an incredible game. It almost went to 3 maps. I was hoping for a 3-mapper, kind of, but I backed Foreskings all the way. I'm sorry, Umbrak. I believed in my boys.
Thank you, Admirable. We appreciate it.
Honey, did you back us?
I did back you.
Yes.
I did all the way. So don't worry. Nah, I believed in you. I thought the process comeback was on 5-4, and I was so happy. But just a huge comeback round by Foreskins just managed to get you in choke, and the pressure was on for both teams. Like you could see, like small mistakes everywhere, and then just the final mistake was made by you guys, and Foreskins converted around, managing to get to the golden cap. So yeah, it was good.
At least I think people enjoyed the game, so that's one thing for us.
It's way better than a 5-0-5-0,
Yeah.
It's way better. It's much more fun. It's
The
if
game
you win in
was
the
hype.
end, yeah, it's better, but if you lose, it's not better.
So I want you to visualize your season, Jaggy Legs. Think about all you've achieved, and get emotional on the mic right now. It's time for your shout outs.
Oh man, dude. First up, I'm just gonna say that this season was like the most incredible season I've ever had. It's replaceable playing with friends, and eventually even winning something like high, getting the prem is quite a feeling. Who do I want to shout out to you guys first of all for casting and streaming this, and TF2V and all you guys, and shout out to top 5, everybody in high, my teammates. And all the losers on Saloon, sorry for your skins. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for Basti for betting against us and losing his 2 keys. I'm sorry that fucking Stark hates me and curses me in chat a lot. Shout out to Damn Easy, and I don't know, man. That's it, I guess. Shout out to ETF2L as well. Great season.
We can expect to see Foreskings next season in the Premiership then.
Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong, we should.
If no one gets drafted to the military.
Well, I'm the only one at that age that is supposed to be drafted. So if the season starts early, I might be able to. We might be able to still play, but hopefully, yeah.
Okay, Umbrak then. give us an emotional farewell for this season at least.
Shout outs to you guys for streaming us. It was cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boys from Top 5, sorry team. Shout outs to the friends of Top 5 that we have. Shout out to On H Squad, of course, my English boys. To some people Brits. From, I don't know, I can't remember the name. Yeah, from Two Teeth as well, because they smashed us so many times on PCW. I think they thought they were better than us, but we stepped up. Shout out to every people I could talk to, like Neo from Planet Express as well. All the nice people I met in High. And shout out to Foreskings for being better than us, but I think we will win the officials on Prem next season, so it's okay. You can take this one.
Also, if I can shout out one more guy, just Demo for being a total bad manner and just saying that we're gonna get crushed by top 5. I mean, you gotta have a little bit more respect to the people. They're just outplaying your teammates, like your country.
Why are they all against you, Jackie?
I don't know, dude. It's fine. It's fine. We don't mind it. We love it. It gives us motivation. It gives us something to prove to people that we're here to stay. We're here to win, and I think we proved it tonight. Hopefully.
Please type Demul Ellie Giggle in Twitch chat. Umbrak, when is the next French LAN happening? What's it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hype this so hard. The next LAN is at the end of March, maybe the start of April.
Oh yeah?
It's gonna be Gamers Assembly, probably the last French LAN we have. So I'm probably gonna be the one in charge of planning everything. I don't know yet, but that'd be cool if we could get some Euro players to come and say hi. And
can we come?
Everyone can come.
Can teamfortress.tv come?
Of course, yeah.
Without Twiggy? I don't want Twiggy there. Oh my god.
But yeah, we will try to sort things out to plan something nice. I don't know. I shouldn't have been talking about that. So okay, I'm screwed. But yeah, if we can get people to GA, just come.
Oh my god! Early hype. It's gonna happen, guys. Gamers Assembly, Team Fortress TV, believe the dream. DreamHack winter was only the start. Honey, who do you want to shout out to?
Well, I want to shout out to you, Admirable, for this amazing opportunity. Thanks to you again for doing the cameras. Shout out to Saloon and shout out to my team as well. Obviously, Saloon for supporting this season, and my team for being absolute banter lads. Shout out to Blue, my man, and that's about it. That's everyone. And thanks for a great season, guys. Yeah, you're two really good teams. And good match. GG's.
I'll take a quick moment to promote a few things. You might be looking at the Team Fortress TV schedule there and thinking that Team Fortress TV is over for the holidays, but no, that is not the case. There's going to be the playoffs, the finals, the semis, and the grand finals will be casted of the Razer Arena TF2 Monthly Mayhem. That's going to feature Serpents, Full Tilt, Team Infamous, some of the combination of those teams. Hopefully a Full Tilt Serpents final. That's what the people want, right? And that's going to be on Saturday afternoon. Weird time, but I think we're going to try and cast it and make something happen there. Then on Sunday, it's going to be Fully Charged Europe, episode 31, the ETF2L Season 22 award show special. So far, confirmed for that. I'll be there. Sideshow, Commander X, Cadis, Dr. Phil, Permzilla, Sonny Black. I had Celentes, but then I decided to cut them. There's too many people. RIP. Can't get someone from TF2 Center, but we'll see what will happen. We'll put an event up for that, but that's going to be, farewell to Permzilla. He's left the ETF2L admin team, and also a recap of the season, a look to the future, DreamHack winter, all that hype, all that juicy gossip. And I think that's it. The ESEA finals were played. I'm not going to spoil that one for you. The VODs will be coming out maybe before 2016. I don't know about those NA production guys. Pretty terrible. But David the Win is saying, are Reason in the Razer thing now? Sideshow says Reason. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to reveal this roster, but Serpents have combined with Reason, and that's going to be the team facing up against Full Tilt. But anyway, keep an eye on teamfortress.tv/schedule. I want to promote all our social media stuff as well, actually, real quick. We do have Of course, Twitch, you're here, follow us, thank you. Twitter, we're using that a lot more now. We're teamfortress.tv. We have a Facebook page now that is starting to be used. Of course, our YouTube channel, youtube.com/teamfortress.tv. And our Steam group, we're starting to put stuff up on Steam. If you can help us upvote that as well, that would be swell. Put some short links in chat there as well. I'm not even going to read them all out. But there's so much sick written content on the website right now as well. Mostly courtesy of the Supreme Commander. But like, there's loads of NA articles there if you're curious. You can catch up on our DreamHack winter coverage as well. And I just want to shout out to Suyooo for stepping in to stream this game. Honey for stepping up, showing that he is a quality caster. You are confirmed better than Poison. Techie Legs and Ombrak for coming here and giving us some impassioned interviews.
Yeah, dude. Wait. May I shout out last guy, I promise.
Shut up, but you won, that's enough.
The last shout out goes to Gio for banning my team's logo in his site, ScrapTF. Don't go there. It's a horrible site. Don't do it. He banned our logo, but somehow on his other site, Saloon, it's allowed. So I don't know, dude. I don't know what's offensive about a dick cartoon. Maybe you guys know. I don't know, but that's it. Shout out to Gio. That's it.
Morsi, I love you.
Didi, you're my babe. That's it. We're done.
Tails foreskin phobia has been unmasked on that bombshell. Let's wrap things out. Check out one more time then to Twitch chat. It's you guys that make these productions.